Well, what was this about? Never being able to do gyms unless it's the weekend? Oh man, I took a different way home. And I actually ended up back at the park with the Cubo nest before. Long story short, I started out going on a little detours, taking a little venture on my own and stopping by one of the. Basically, did a Google Maps in the nearby area and found a little park memorial worth checking out. I'm not going to go into any more details than that, but I do want to point out while I'm talking about that, if the journal would know, they actually found two ciphers. And I don't think I've ever seen two ciphers so close to each other before. But boy, were they a pain to catch. More so just because I've been having bad luck throwing stuff lately. Like, I feel like I'm missing way more Pokeballs, even just on my break walks and that freaking journal. So my journal was giving me trouble, but there we go. Two ciphers. Within the hour, I swear. And anyways, I'm gonna see if I can check out some of these raids. I'm not sure if I want to get involved in a raid or try to save my raid pass for tomorrow, but I know they only last about 24 hours anyway, so that might not be worth it. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be a Poliwag nest now, but I'm not really seeing that. Maybe I have to go deeper into the park, but I'll give you an update if that changes. Here we go, I think I found them. And you won't believe what else I found. Running off in the room. Yep, those are all keys. Even back into the horizon. Well, this is the only one around. The other raid looks like it's going to be a level 2. Point being is not much better than this. I'm probably going to get another raid pass before I go out tomorrow, so might as well get some free candies. I was hoping I could at least get a gym in the process, but I do not think that's going to be the case. Glad I finally get to listen to the music. I'm glad I get to keep listening to the music. But something is kind of overkill here. Meh. More food for Hoopla. Well, this is the park where allegedly the Machops are. And there's gyms and stops, but I'm not sure if I'm anywhere close to. I feel like I'm not in the main area of the park, and because I've never been to this one before, I got no idea where to go. But I guess I'll make an adventure out of it. Still debating if I need to actually drive to the actual park area, but we'll see. So, after painting the world yellow, I think it might be a good time to, if I can click this to make sure that it's full. I did catch Machops, and it turns out I did not even need to go all the way over there, because more of them were just spawning around here. Speaking of which, for it being in this, I haven't seen any respawn in a while. I thought they were going to spawn frequently, because I went over to this spot, built the gym for like 3 minutes, and there was another one. So, I don't know what's up. The only one showing up on my radar is one that I'm not willing to go all the way back for. I swear I walked over there and it ran away. Wouldn't show up by the time I got over there. There's no way I'm walking all the way back around. Might go around the pond a bit, just to get a little bit of exercise and see if anything else comes up, because, yeah, maybe I should actually show what I've caught. I haven't actually inspected any of these, but it's like, got 4 Machops in a row and then 3 miscellaneous ones hanging around. And I think I'll just give you an update if I come across any more, because I am not quite up to a Machamp. It would be nice to at least get up to 100 and wasn't 110. Like, I mean, even if I have to get up to 115 or 120, then I can just use rare candies for the rest of it. I mean, between my rare candies and releasing some of these extra ones, I should definitely only need about finding 100 and getting my candy count 110 before I leave should be enough. If not, I'll bear with it until I get some more candies. I spy with my little eyes an essentially free yellow gem. Allowed me to include actual film in the Go vlog, but this just came in the mail. I got it, and I want to open it on film because it's really gonna improve the way I play. Yes. I found this little thing on Amazon for about 12 bucks, and it's a battery charger in the shape of a Pokeball. And going by pure size alone, it should be a lot better than the charger I already have. Hopefully it will hold a lot more power. And I won't have to worry about my phone dying while going on walks that go for longer than an hour. It's actually charging up my phone as I speak. Gonna have to wait until I actually go on a weekend walk to do some test runs to see exactly how much extra power it gets, but considering I pretty much on a normal day I would empty my old charger in about 5 minutes, I imagine it would be hard not to have an improvement. A little bit of an inception using a screen capture device to record myself. Using a screen capture device to record filming. And I'm not sure if I can really see where the power is. It might be those lights over there, which I'm gonna have to charge this baby up in that case. But I'll keep you guys updated with how it goes. It ran well before I could actually get over to that area. I wasn't quite sure how I would walk over to that area, so I'm not gonna bother. I was just about to head out for today when this little guy decided to come back. This makes up for the mediocre raid boss I ran into along the way. And I'm gonna see if I can sit around here and see what it looks like in this attack animation, if nothing else. Come on, I know you can jump. Now you can jump. And you also jump some more. Go figure. I love how his little ears drooped. For her. I can't believe I assumed this gender, especially when it's right there and obvious. Oh, just thinking, if I have to use golden raspberries, I can. It's not like I'm going to use anything else. Let's see how good it is. Really strong attack. Not the best Pikachu I ever got, but pretty good for the first random event I ran into. Glad I stuck around as long as I did. Well, you know, I think I might be getting another one. Also, I can definitely see why people think that's a Rhyhorn. Yes. And also, it depends on my GPS. It actually works if I can get it, because I don't got time to stand around. I got something I gotta do before I actually start walking. And by the time that's done, I got a feeling that it'll be long gone. Well, this is a promising sign. I just love when the game puts me where I'm not. I really want to get that Pikachu, but I don't have time to sit around and wait for my GPS to put me next to the stop when I'm standing right next to it. I'm just gonna have to cross my fingers that I'll be back when I get back. I see people are starting their stuff at the local gyms. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel like there's one extra gym or spot in general. Maybe this one? I don't know, I don't remember there being 3 spots so close together around here. I can never get away from you, can I? I only get 10k eggs once in a blue moon. And both of my last 2 10k eggs had you inside. Annoying. I don't even know why I'm trying to catch this guy, but I guess if I'm gonna have so many, I might as well collect. I mean, if it breaks out, it's not worth wasting Ultra Balls on. So if it breaks out this second one, I was gonna run. But of course, when I use a raspberry, it breaks out. When I don't, it stays in. What are the odds of that? I don't know. I didn't really see any good raids around here. So I'm wondering whether to take on this one. Because I need the bay leaf need the chicory candies anyways to get my vanadium. Or if I should save my paths just in case I come across a really good raid tomorrow. Or even during the Machop grinding, I'm hoping to squeeze in. It's kind of bad when you can take on a raid boss with a single Pokemon by yourself. And yeah, I decided to go with it because, you know, this might be my best shot to get a better Pokemon than my Bailey. Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna find anything better today. Might as well get the free candy and all. Oh, come on, don't forget. Can't even feed this thing a gold raspberry, which I just really would actually need. Who knows? Actually, catching the dang thing is turning out to be way more of a challenge than actually fighting it. And I even get it with the bonus for candy. I'll have to compare it to the Bailey I've been raising up already. This is definitely good enough to be worth keeping around. Just another day catching Pokemon, nothing unusual here. Joke is the CP was 666. Now, this is the Bailey leaf that I've been growing and raising since Gen 2 came out, or since I caught enough candies to evolve a bay leaf. Just make sure. And this was the raid boss. Because of the dumb appraisal system, I can't tell which is better. I think my original's better, but I'm not sure by how much. Ooh, baby. I found another one. After it. I'm just laughing because it's funny. It actually works. It's like it ran from there over the other stop, even though it's probably a different one altogether. I'm gonna pretend it's the same one for the sake of the game. Nope. You are not getting away this time. definitely lower CP, unfortunately. It's just a green ball, too. Should be enough in combination with a raspberry to actually get work done. If I could throw the dang thing properly. Kinda wish I threw in an berry, but then I have to use an Ultra Ball. Heck. I'll hold on to it, but I get the feeling this one's gonna leave before the end of things. That was my hatch. Let's see what's inside this 4th of July egg. I'm pretty sure this is not where I'm at. Thanks, GPS. Another Wobbuffet? Do they just like living here all of a sudden? Because neither the Rhyhorns or the Wobbuffets appeared frequently enough for me to define as nests, but I have not ran into any in the wild besides around here. Or along this walkway in general. If the GPS could realize where the frick I am ever so kindly. I hate this phone sometimes. Might as well at least get something. I'm pretty sure this is not where I'm at, but it got me back to the area with the Wobbuffet. Not great CP, but more candies in case I ever want to use it as a wall, I guess. You know what? This is actually where I'm at. Good job, phone. You actually did your work for once. That's for you, Pokemon Go FM. This Rhydon will hopefully now stop attacking every 5 seconds. And I can actually catch it. How are the gyms going? Well, I mean, I went on a grocery trip too. But I didn't think I've actually been out here for 2 hours. 2 hours and all full of heart. I can tell. Guess that's all I can do. See how long it'll last, because it's about 9 o'clock when I got here, so it'll probably be... Point being, we haven't hit high traffic area yet, and I'm already done walking, so I'm pretty much expecting everyone to come home right away, but if someone stays more than 1 day and the other 2 stay long enough to get 50 coins, I will be really happy. And again, my GPS being blah when I'm actually just perfectly still. Just gonna breeze through the journal real quick, see if there's anything in particular worth noting, and I'll just cut it out if there isn't. I think I've already pointed out everything worthwhile. Besides that, just more stuff for evolutions and so forth. Oh wow, we're already into 7-7. I could have sworn I did so much while I was out here that the journal wasn't even going to pick it all up. Glad I was wrong. And apparently there's a max, but that means the gold raspberries overweigh the cap, and that means I can't power them up anymore until I leave the gym, or until they get kicked out, or it's just time limit based. Anyways, I'm here. Gotta walk around, hopefully find some Machops and finish up my count. I had that badge already, so I'm not sure why it's showing up that I got it again. Unless that's the rank up. Point being, there's a lot of Machops that I gotta get, and with all the time it took me to get here, at least more time being lost than I like to admit, I really want to be able to get enough to get Machamp before leaving. But I'm not going to get any of that progress just from sitting around in gyms all day, am I? I did get Gyarados candy, and I thought that happened when you max it out. So that's why I was really recording this. But it didn't happen that time. Hopefully I'll have a screenshot or something to share that will bring more light into that. I really gotta clean out my Pokemon, but I really don't want to. I'm just trying to find my Machop so I can tell you exactly how many more I need. I didn't think I actually needed to look it up. Less than 25. So 2 will bring me up to 12. 3 Machops with peanut berries will do the trick quite nicely, which I can easily do here if I actually get up and move around. Though I really want to see if it shows up that I got candy from the gym now. Because I can confirm if you feed a Pokemon enough, you do get candy. Unfortunately, it doesn't show. When you finally found a level 4 raid boss, and you're all alone, and you know you can't do it because a level 3 obliterated you. And that's really tempting to take on by myself, but I know better. At least my Pokemon's sitting in this gym too. So if I don't have the situation where all my Pokemon come home at once, I'll be really marking in the coins, because I haven't got any notifications that anyone's been sent home yet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 gyms. And I am amazed that these guys are still here at full prestige too, or CP, or whatever you want to call it these days. Wow, just wow. That's not even my oldest one. If I'm not mistaken, you're my oldest one? Oh, I just realized, pardon me while I screen cap this. I have a purple cat guarding the orange cat. Just weird little things like that I find amusing. Unfortunately, I can't figure out where the freaking Machops that are supposed to be in this nest are, and I only came across 2. I'm still short of a Machamp. I think one was spawning. Oh! Speaking of Machops. Thank you, old ranting gods. And that brings me up to enough to fully evolve into a Machamp. I've been getting way too many that are pretty decent but have perfect HP IVs. This annoys the crud out of me. There can't be anybody that stops because they're not showing up on my tracking system. So I don't know, there's supposed to be a nest, and yet so few pop up today. I just know this is more than I usually see, which is none. Just one right out the corner of my eye, I saw Wild Dragonite. Disappeared right a little to the upper right of that whooper. But of course, the moment I process the fact that it was a Dragonite, just disappear. Well, it's gonna bug me until I figure out what was actually there, so why not? Let's walk back and just make sure it's not a figment of my imagination. I'm pretty much right in between the two. It was. No one's gonna freaking believe me, but I swear it was right there. The other side of the road, maybe? It was right there. Why it won't appear, I don't know. The dumb thing is I've already caught a Dragonite, but I need all the 13 candies I can get to get a Dragonair. I knew I wasn't crazy. Even if it doesn't show up, you guys gotta believe me now. I knew I wasn't crazy. Holy cow. So much for, even though I have one, at least I can peanut berry it to get a good chunk of my completion of fully evolving. Ultra Ball doesn't do diddly squat. You know what? Only live once. Let's give it a shot. No, excellent, but I mean, this is probably what golden raspberries are for. But I really want that 20 Dragonite Dratini candy. I wish I could use 2 different berries on a Pokemon. Especially because I could just nap and golden raspberry Pokemon. This gotta run eventually. So I'm done taking chances. Wow, a golden raspberry did diddly squat against this thing. I don't know if it's worth wasting. It's not worth wasting my raspberry, so I'm just gonna pinap and hope I get lucky. I really need to get those excellent furls, but like that's not gonna happen. Race hasn't run yet. One more time. Would have been really nice to pin that barrier, but at least it didn't run. And that's still 10 candy stores of a Dragonite of my own. Man, this really beats the first one I caught out of the park. Decent defense. Yeah. Nothing worth investing candies into. But might be strong enough to plop it to a gym if I just need a quick kill button. Now I really want to go for lunch because I'm hungry, but by the time I get back to the gym on the other side of the park now, it definitely will be set. And speaking of adding insult on the injury, more motive to put on the gym because I am not going to get enough on my own apparently. Want to hear a good one? This Dragonite that I just plucked out of the wild is already higher CP than the majority of the Pokemon that I've been raising from scratch day one and all. It's definitely a candidate just to throw in the gym, only because I got so few things that are actually better. And as I end this episode off on catching one last Ash Hat Pikachu, I figure I'm bringing this up now since this may be the only time I record and post for a while. We actually don't have too much more to the Pokemon Go vlogs, at least before Pokemon Go Fest. There's next weekend, and then the following weekend I think is actually Pokemon Go Fest along with the convention I went to the following weekend. So those won't technically be full Pokemon Go vlogs, but there will definitely be Pokemon Go footage in the mix, especially considering the first one takes place right in the middle of Pokemon Go Fest. And I do gotta admit, after that, my interest in recording more Go vlogs kinda dies out. After the legendary raids, I do have a bit of footage here and there that I'll definitely share with you guys. But I give you guys a forewarning now, because there may be a bit of a jump between July to October. Nothing that'll stop me from making Pokemon Go vlogs less consistently. Just you might notice that one episode is from July and the next is from October. I have to actually pull the footage off my phone yet and see what I got, but I get the feeling I haven't been recording as much as I used to. And once I get caught up with my backlog, I think I might actually get back into recording Pokemon Go vlogs. I'll have more of the details as we get closer to that time frame though. Thank you all for watching, and like I said, there'll still be a couple more Pokemon Go related videos before any of that comes up, so I hope you guys tune in for the next edition of my Pokemon Go vlog. Take care.